What up, fight world? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing, and I have some shocking and disturbing news that I would like to report, and this is coming from TMZ Sports. And according to the official records that they obtained, it looks like Gennady hitting on guys Max, yeah right, Golovkin's last opponent, his IBF mandatory that he just demolished in 2 rounds, Dominic Wade, is facing up to 3 years in prison. Now, according to the police report and the situation in the official records, it looks like Dominic Wade was involved in the altercation that took place December 23rd, 2015, and allegedly he attacked the mother of his child, his baby mom, and he punched her. And according to, I guess, a police statement, the lady's niece heard the commotion and went to check to see what's happening, and allegedly, according to her testimony to the cops, what she told the cops, the niece says she seen Dominic Wade and he was getting physical with her aunt, so she ran in to like intervene and tried to help her auntie out. And according to her, Dominic Wade socked her in the mouth and he knocked out one of her teeth. And this is shocking to me because I had no idea this was going on. I don't even see how everyone was saying, oh, this is Wade, Triple G's mandatory and stuff like that. But if you have this type of case that's so fresh, it doesn't even seem like you'd be able to fight. So the fact that it's coming out and surfacing weeks later is really weird. And I guess he's facing up to 3 years in prison, and he has a sentencing hearing in August. According to TMZ, he already pled guilty to 1 count of assault with significant bodily injury. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Dominic Wade at all, because this is something you do not play with. Domestic violence, it's really been in the forefront. Floyd Mayweather had a situation and he went to jail as a result of it. You look at other high profile people, even Jim Lampley. Jim Lampley is another person who some chick he was messing with or dating, she called the cops and said the same thing. Ray Rice, a lot of prominent figures in sports in general have been under fire. And Max Kellerman even got suspended because he told, I think he got suspended from ESPN. He had told a story about how he had to like grab his wife or something, and it's just a sensitive subject. So it's not looking good for Dominic Wade. I don't know the full story. Obviously, I'm not a judge, I'm not the jury, and I don't have all the details. I'm just really reporting based on the official records coming from TMZ. But it's a despicable act if it is in fact true. No man deserves to put his hands on a woman, especially a professional fighter. That's a no-no. It should be a zero tolerance for that, and it's not good for your career. And a lot of people are saying, if this is true, that Gennady Golovkin and what he did to Dominic Wade, knocked him down twice and demolished him and that kind of stuff, is karma for this happening. So you guys let me know what it is. I will give you guys more details. I try not to jump to conclusions, so it's more or less the report. I don't condone it if it is true, and we'll see, and I'll give you guys any kind of updates as they pour in regarding Dominic Wade. But it's not looking good, especially when someone has bodily injury and the niece is writing a report and saying her tooth got knocked out and stuff like that. So we'll see what unfolds. I don't have the full details to speculate, but it's not looking good for Mr. Dominic Wade. You're coming off of a loss, possibly facing 3 years. You pled guilty to at least 1 count of whatever they're charging. It's not looking good. It's not a good sign, especially coming from a professional boxer. It's just not the way you handle stuff. And just my message to men in general, you got to find a way. You got to, sometimes a woman, we get into arguments and stuff like that, and that's not the answer. You have to find some other way, whether you need to get in your car and drive off and think about it, or take a breather, go out with friends, whatever you got to do. But it's definitely not worth it, because in majority of these cases that I've seen, when there's pictures and proof, Chris Brown and all these situations, it's usually not good for the man, because it's usually there's like rightful evidence and stuff like that that points the finger at the person. Let me know what you guys think of this situation. I had no idea, and I'm surprised it went under the radar and the fight was allowed to happen if he had all this stuff like hanging out in the background. And I'm surprised that no one knew about this earlier. Could have been possibly a distraction that he had on his mind, which is why he didn't look like he was in tremendous shape at the weigh-in, and he literally did nothing. So has no bearing on Gennady Golovkin. That's not his business. He took care of an IBF mandatory, so he was doing what he had to do. I did a video about Gennady Golovkin possibly facing Chris Eubank Jr. You let me know who you want to see, be it Canelo, be it Billy Joe Saunders, or who do you want to see, Chris Eubank? Drop that in the comment section. Make sure you like my video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.